Hi guys, my name is Jacqueline Gonzalez and I am a senior at San Diego State University. I have a major in psychology with a minor in counseling and social change, and I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about the counseling and social change minor and how it has affected me personally and in the helping profession that I'm going into. So a while back, I realized that I was finishing off my major and I was ready to graduate, and for some reason, I just didn't feel like I was complete. I didn't feel like I had, all the information that I wanted to grasp from my undergraduate work in order to go into this helping profession and, further my education and work with the clients and population that I wanted to work with. So I kind of went through my SDSU catalog and I was looking for minors that would be beneficial for the work that I wanted to go into. And I came across the counseling and social change minor. And I began looking at the classes that you needed to take for the requirements, and they didn't even sound like anything that would be difficult or something that was kind of just like a major shutdown right away. They all really sounded really, really interesting, and I wanted to learn more. So my first class that I took in the minor was a Quest for Identity class, and I remember walking in the first day and all I see is a huge circle of chairs, and I was like, okay, am I in the right class? What's going on here? Just to come to find out that that is the way that most CSP, actually all of them that I've had, have been. They are all in like a big circle instead of having a professor at the front that is just lecturing, throughout the whole time that you're in class, and going to class and doing your work and going home, doing homework, going back, taking midterms and finals. You have this professor that is actually in the circle with you, and it's more of a collaborative approach. It makes you feel like you're connected. You're able to see your classmates eye to eye. You're able to really talk to them and focus on, the problems that you guys are talking about, the current events that are going on within the world, and even, in SDSU. And it's a really, really beautiful thing to be able to feel that connection with a complete stranger when it comes down to it. I know throughout my SDSU journey, I've never lived on campus. I've never been involved in like a sorority or any type of other, group. And I've always felt this kind of disconnect from the actual university because I wasn't involved in any major, groups or anything like that. I just kind of felt like I was going to school, going home, doing homework, going to work, going back. And I didn't really feel like I had any type of major connection or relationship with anything there. And so once I started taking these classes, I realized that it gave me that purpose. It gave me that connection. I was able to build relationships with my classmates, and it wasn't even just a friendship that I built. It was more of like a therapeutic relationship. It was something that was fulfilling for me, something that changed my personal life, my career, my educational journey. It's just something that has stuck with me since the very first time that I walked into a CSP class. This semester, I actually took two CSP classes. I took CSP 400 and CSP 460, and those classes were composed of so many different people, of different backgrounds, different, racial, religion, personal identities and everything. And it's such a beautiful thing to see everybody come together and really talk about core issues that are going on within their lives and in the world around us. There was a lot of, I learned a lot about multicultural clients. I learned a lot about, different minority groups with, disabilities or anything really, just like gender and like interracial relationships. And it's just a lot of things that I hold close to my heart that I really that really resonated within me. And I was able to discuss these major issues with my classmates around me. And I really learned that a big part of the CSP minor is advocating for social justice and social change. And before I entered this minor, I always thought of social justice as something that, came about in like a protest or a riot or being a part of these like social activist groups. And I really learned that it doesn't really have to be that way. I mean, it's amazing if you could, involve yourselves in these things, but social change, and it basically can start off with just conversing with another person. I've learned so many things from my classmates. I mean, I know about things that are going on in the media, but I never truly understood them to the length that my classmates were able to tell me. I was never able to really truly understand the effect that it has on people in their personal lives by just simply listening to things in the media. You don't get that personal connection. You don't get that reaction from someone. You don't get the tears through social media. You don't get the smiles. You don't get everything that you get within these classes simply by looking at something on the TV or on your phone. And I feel like once, they passed it on to me, I was able to pass on that cause to somebody else, and then hopes that they can pass it on to another person. And then from there, it can just keep going on and on and on until people become more aware of, the causes that are going on within the world. And I feel like that's one of the major key points that I've taken with me, is that I was able to generate a sense of self-awareness. I was able to distinguish my strengths and weaknesses as a client, as a counselor, as, a person, a daughter, a sister, a girlfriend, everything. And I was able to really take, learning aspects from my professors and from my classmates and apply them to my everyday life. And that's something that I would have never gotten if I would have never taken this minor. I'm truly grateful for all my classmates that I've met over the years and for the professors that teach these classes, because, like I said, it's not like the professor is someone that you just see every, Tuesday or Thursday. It's someone that connects with you. It's someone that builds a relationship with you. It's someone that talks to you like if you're just, their friend, if you're, if you're their client, if you're their daughter, if whatever it is. It's not just a teacher and a student relationship. It's more than that. It's something that is really unexplainable, and it's a really, really beautiful thing. And I'm so, so thankful for everybody that I've met within this minor, and I would truly recommend it to anybody that is going within the helping profession, whether it be social work, whether it be a counselor, or anything really that has to do with advocating for social change within the world, because it's only a benefit towards your educational career and your professional career and your personal life. And it has brought me so much joy and light to my world. And I am truly grateful to everybody and everything that I've learned.